environment.
So does that mean you don't know, or you're not going to answer my
I
question?
don't have a full list of everyone that everyone has met with. But
well, I can help you with that as well. The answer is yes. Your leadership has met with the Wilderness Society. They met with the Wilderness Society when that group was a plaintiff suing the Department of the Interior with an adverse lawsuit against you, and they met with them off the books. I've got the emails. In July of 2021, after you had come to office, members of the Wilderness Society, when they're suing the department, write to your top deputy and ask for a meeting to keep it off of his calendar. Here it is, July 14th, 2021. Can we set up a meeting with these folks?
Hello, Patriots. Today, we're exposing a shocking scandal that threatens America's core freedoms and values. We're diving into how foreign billionaires and dark money groups are manipulating our government, and how you can help fight back to restore power to the American people. This is one video you can't afford to miss. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and drop a comment below. Let me know if you think it's time to hold corrupt officials accountable. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal the most critical ways we can take action together as patriots to stop this madness. Let's talk about the Department of the Interior under Secretary Deb Haaland. A recent exchange during a congressional hearing exposed something absolutely outrageous. The department, which is supposed to work for the American people, is instead cozying up to radical environmentalist groups funded by none other than a foreign billionaire. That's right, folks. Foreign billionaires are now pulling the strings in our government. Let that sink in. Here's what went down. The Wilderness Society, a left-wing pressure group, is funded by Hans Weiss, a foreign billionaire who has been investigated for illegal campaign contributions. This guy isn't even an American citizen. Yet, he's funneling his money through shady dark money networks to influence our government. And guess what? He's succeeding.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Haaland, do you know the group called the Wilderness Society?
I've heard of it, yes.
And what, to your knowledge, what is this group?
It sounds like the name is explanatory.
Well, let me help you a little bit. It's a left-wing environmentalist pressure group. Do you know who funds them?
I do not.
Well, I can help you with that, too. It's funded in large part by a foreign billionaire, Hans Weiss, who has routed his money through all manner of dark money groups, including the Arabella Network. Hans Weiss was investigated by the FEC for illegal campaign contributions because he's not a United States citizen. He sits on the governing council of this dark money environmentalist group. Has anybody in leadership at your department met with them, the Wilderness Society?
Senator, I do not know this individual, and
Has anybody in leadership at your department met with the Wilderness Society?
Well, I'm sure we've met with a lot of groups and organizations in the work that we do, and we're discussing the environment.
So does that mean you don't know, or you're not going to answer my question?
I don't have a full list of everyone that everyone has met with. But
well, I can help you with that as well. The answer is yes. Your leadership has met with the Wilderness Society. They met with the Wilderness Society when that group was a plaintiff suing the Department of the Interior with an adverse lawsuit against you, and they met with them off the books. I've got the emails. In July of 2021, after you had come to office, members of the Wilderness Society, when they're suing the department, write to your top deputy and ask for a meeting to keep it off of his calendar. Here it is, July 14th, 2021. Can we set up a meeting with these folks? July 19th, 2021, they propose how they might calibrate this so it doesn't look like they're violating any of the rules of the court. And remarkably, it stays completely off of everybody's calendars. We only know about it because FOIA requests were filed. And then after they have these off-the-books meetings, their request is to cancel the mineral leasing rights in Minnesota in the Superior National Forest. This is a critical minerals mine. The society wants the mine shut down. After they meet off the books with your leadership, you do it. A few months later, you do it. You cancel the leases, and then you withdraw 225,000 acres of critical mining from production and leasing shortly after that. Is it common practice at your department to meet with dark money groups off the books and conceal it from the public?
Senator, thank you for the question. And of course, I can't answer to, if you're referring to our former deputy secretary, he's no longer at the department.
Who worked for you?
He worked for the president. He was appointed by the president.
He's your deputy secretary. Are you the secretary of the Department of Interior? I thought that's why you were here.
Yes.
Are you the secretary? Don't look at her, look at me.
Yes.
Are you the secretary?
I am.
Do these people who are sitting here today answering most of your questions, do they work for you?
They work.
Do they report for you? You're not in charge?
They work with me.
They work with you. So you're not in charge of the department. Oh my gosh, I thought you were in charge. I thought that's why you were here.
We work as a team.
Oh, okay. So who's in charge then?
I provide the vision, I provide the overall direction, and
But you're not in charge.
our mission.
Do you take responsibility for what happens at the Department of the Interior?
Take responsibility.
Do you take full responsibility for what happens at the Department of the Interior? Good. Then why are your leadership meeting with dark money groups and concealing it from the public? Why are they doing it off the books? How many times has this happened?
Senator, this is the first I'm hearing of this. My deputy secretary is no longer there, and I can't answer to what he did when he was there.
What did they get out of it, do you suppose? What do you suppose Hans Weiss got out of you canceling the leases after they asked you to?
I don't know who.
In an off-the-books reading.
I don't know who this individual
Oh, sure. I mean, you don't know, you're not in charge, you're not responsible. We have a corruption problem in this government, Madam Secretary, and frankly, we have a corruption problem in your department.
We don't.
We've got we certainly do. We have foreign billionaires who are funding dark money groups coming to meet with your leadership, concealing it from the public while they are filing lawsuits adverse to the department, doing it without the court's knowledge, doing it, you say, without your knowledge, and then getting exactly what they want. Now, I don't know how much money he made off of it. I'm sure it was a lot. I know how he made his money. He made his money by poisoning people. Hans Weiss, here's what his company did. In 2009, Synthes USA, with Weiss at its head, was charged by Philadelphia's U.S. attorney with running an illegal clinical trial on humans. They injected them with a cement that turns to bone inside the human skeleton. That's the guy who's funding this group, who's pressuring your department, and you're meeting with them off the books and giving them exactly what they want.
I did not meet with him. You're implying that I met with him.
I'm just trying to figure out who's in charge of the Interior Department. You've said it isn't you. It sounds to me like it's the billionaires. It sounds to me like it's the dark money billionaires who are calling the shots at the Department of the Interior. And all I have to say to you, Madam Secretary, is that is a travesty. It is a travesty. The American people should be in charge, not the foreign billionaires. And the fact that you've let them run rampant is outrageous. It's outrageous.
I've said that over
Thank you,
and
Mr.
over
Chairman.
again.
Emails obtained through FOIA requests reveal that leaders in the Department of the Interior met with the Wilderness Society off the books. These meetings happened while the group was suing the department in court. Yes, you heard that right. They were actively suing the department, and instead of standing up for the taxpayers, Interior officials secretly met with them to discuss ways to give them exactly what they wanted. And they deliberately kept it hidden from the public. After these shady, backroom meetings, the Wilderness Society demanded the cancellation of mining leases in Minnesota's Superior National Forest. Not long after, the Department of the Interior did exactly that. They canceled leases and withdrew 225,000 acres of critical mining land from production. Coincidence? Not a chance. This is corruption, plain and simple. Secretary Haaland tried to deflect responsibility, blaming her former deputy secretary, who no longer works there, and claiming they work as a team. But let's be real here. The buck stops with her. She's the Secretary of the Interior. If she can't control her own department, who can? Or is it that she doesn't want to? Because let's face it, it sounds like foreign billionaires and their dark money cronies are the ones really calling the shots. And let's not forget who Hans Weiss is. This is a man whose company was charged with running illegal clinical trials on humans. They injected people with a cement that turns into bone. Yes, you heard that right. Bone cement. This is the guy funding radical leftist groups, and this is the guy our government is bending over backward for. Patriots, this is a travesty. Our government is supposed to serve us, the American people, not foreign billionaires, not radical environmentalists, and certainly not dark money interests working behind closed doors. This is why we must stand up and fight back. It's time to demand accountability. It's time to drain the swamp, root out corruption, and put America first once and for all. If you're as outraged as I am, don't just sit there. Share this video with everyone you know. We need to wake people up to what's happening in our government. Hit that like button if you believe America should belong to the people, not foreign billionaires. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss critical updates like this. Comment below and let me know how you think we can take action together. And remember, Patriots, This fight is far from over. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and let's keep fighting for the America we love. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.